Hello everyone, I'm Zach. I'm the lead developer here at ScalperIQ, and I wanted to give you a quick demo of ScalperIQ 2.0. But before I do, I wanted to give you a bit of background behind the development. When we released ScalperIQ Delta Flow, our flagship study, in December of 2025, we had mentioned in our Discord that we were looking to eventually add a suite of studies. As we started our development on this suite of studies, we quickly found that paying the cost of doing tick calculations required for order flow studies multiple times across multiple studies just wasn't a viable option. It was slow and painful for us, and so we knew it would be slow and painful for you. This led us to develop a new architecture, which is the core and foundation behind ScalperIQ 2.0. Let me demonstrate. First, I'm going to go ahead and remove Delta Flow from the chart so we can do a little bit of side-by-side comparison. Now, I'm going to re-add it to the chart. Now I'm going to go over to the Advanced tab. There's an option here that's for internal development only that says Use Tick Engine. I'm going to uncheck that for now. I'm going to hit Create, and Delta Flow will load on the chart. We'll see it takes 7 to 10 seconds to load all of the data onto your chart. Now let's look at ScalperIQ 2.0. First, I'm going to remove Delta Flow from the chart. Now I'm going to add ScalperIQ, which is our core tick engine that does all of the calculations necessary for our order flow studies. You'll see that it loaded quite quickly, but that it hasn't actually added any visuals to the chart. Now I'm going to go up and add Delta Flow. I'm going to go over to the Advanced tab and make sure that Use Tick Engine is checked. I'll hit Create, and you'll see that Delta Flow loads instantaneously. This is the foundation behind ScalperIQ 2.0 that allows us to add a suite of studies. Let's add one more. We're going to add our impact study, and I'm going to hit Create. You'll see that it also loads instantaneously on the chart. Our impact study is looking for large imbalances at specific prices. It looks for all imbalances and then ranks them, showing you the most important and the strongest ones on the chart. You can see that there's some here up at the high, and then there's also some down here near where the NASDAQ made a new low today. Now let's look at one more study, ScalperIQ Phantom. I'm going to give it a few more levels to look at. We'll do 20. What Phantom is looking for is order flow divergence. Times where buyers were trying to make new highs or sellers were trying to make new lows, and the order flow behind it, whether negative delta on a new high or positive delta on a new low, was not supportive of the given move. Like all of our other studies, this goes through a ranking system, looking for the strongest signals and placing those on your chart. Bubble size is directly correlated to how large the imbalance was. Like all ScalperIQ studies, you still have the ability to customize any colors and whatever you're seeing on a chart. If we go into Phantom, we can easily change the colors of the bubbles, and we'll see those update on the chart there. But during our development process, we found ourselves bouncing back and forth between studies, turning themes on for one, changing colors for another. It seemed clunky and wasn't efficient. With ScalperIQ 2.0, you'll have one place to control the themes that are on your chart. No matter how many ScalperIQ studies you ultimately have on there, you'll be able to control the themes from one place. Finally, we understand that as we start to add more ScalperIQ studies, that your chart might start to look a little bit overwhelming. Each ScalperIQ study gives you the ability to control how many signals you see on your chart. We can reduce Phantom down to seeing only 5 of the strongest divergences for the session. We can go to Impact and reduce the number of levels to 3. And of course, in Delta Flow, you can continue to control how many markers you see for each of the categories: pivots, zones, and exhaustion markers. We hope you've enjoyed this demo of ScalperIQ 2.0. We can't wait to put it in your hands and see what you can do with it. For all of our Pro subscribers, you will continue to have access to any new studies that get added to the suite. If you have any questions, feel free to join our Discord or reach out to our support at info@scalperiq.com.